Hello, today I am going to demonstrate the process of osmosis. Now this part is a very important part in bio, especially for the board classes like ICSE and the CBSE boards, where you have this topic in your class 10th standard. If you understand this topic, automatically the absorption of water by the roots will be very clear to you. Now to understand the process of osmosis, we first need to show an experiment. Through an experiment, I will be demonstrating the process of osmosis. First, I will take a beaker and I will divide the beaker into two halves by putting a membrane in between, and this is known as semi-permeable membrane. Now, what is a semi-permeable membrane? The semi-permeable membrane allows only the water molecules to pass through the pores in between them. It does not allow any solute molecules to pass through. So only water molecules can travel across the semi-permeable membrane. That is the main idea of using a semi-permeable membrane to demonstrate osmosis. Okay. Now, suppose this is the first chamber, this is the second chamber. Let me fill the first chamber with a solution. Now the solution can be a sugar solution, a salt solution, that's up to you. Suppose I am taking sugar solution. Now sugar solution means what? Sugar is the solute and water is the solvent. Now over here I am drawing the sugar molecules a little big and water molecules a little small. And the second chamber, instead of having a solution, it will have simple water or 100% pure solvent. Now 100% pure solvent means water molecules. It will only have lots and lots of water molecules and no solute molecules, be it sugar, be it salt, be it whatever. Okay. Now when this is the situation, what will happen? Will this setup remain like this forever? No. Because the process of osmosis will take place. Now what is osmosis? Osmosis, by the definition of osmosis, we say that osmosis is the movement of solvent from a region of its higher concentration to its lower concentration. Now what do you understand by this statement? Now you see I have underlined the word its. So there is a very significant meaning for this its. Now what is osmosis? Let me once again recapitulate it. It is movement of solvent from a region of its higher concentration to its lower concentration. That means the solvent molecules will move from where it is more in concentration or higher in concentration to a region where it is lower in concentration. That is what is meant by this statement, or which is meant by osmosis. So in this diagram, where is water molecules more in concentration? Definitely in chamber number 2. Because you see it is filled up with only solvent molecules, that is water, and there are no solute molecules. So water molecules will travel from here to here across the semi-permeable membrane. And gradually what will happen after some time? The scenario will be such that the level of water molecules or the level of the solution in chamber number 1 will gradually increase So initially, suppose it was over here, it has increased. Why? Because the water molecules from chamber number 2 has migrated towards chamber number 1, and so the total volume has increased. Okay, and what has happened to chamber number 2? Since water molecules have moved from here to here, the level has automatically come down. So see, these are I'm drawing, these are the water molecules along with the big solvent molecules. Now since the solute molecules, they are so big, they cannot travel through the pores of the semi-permeable membrane. So this direction traveling of the solute molecule is not possible. So always remember, in osmosis, water is going to travel from a region of its higher concentration to a region of its lower concentration. Now I'm giving you a simple example of this osmosis. Say a root hair. We all know that, suppose this is the soil. Inside the soil there is a root of the plant.